Okay, this is going to be reversing on the right side. So the instruction will normally be pull up on your right and then reverse back in a straight line for about 2 to 3 cars length. So the main thing here is trying to maintain the car at a reasonable distance from the curb, which should be roughly about half a meter, and then just keep coming back nice and slow. Just try and maintain that position. Now, to get the position correct, okay, so if you look in the big mirror, the car, to get that position correct, the gap between the edge of the pavement and the car tends to be almost about 2 fingers width, the width of 2 fingers. If you look in the small mirror, which is not very clear, the gap tends to be almost about a finger's width. You need to make sure the car is straight. Again, you can tell the car has to be parallel to the pavement. That's how you tell the car is straight. Okay. That's roughly how wide we need to maintain the car, roughly about half a meter from the pavement. So with this, once you've got the car in position, you would begin with selecting reverse gear, get the biting point, and begin the observations. Left blind spot, left mirror, head, back, right mirror, blind spot to right, looking for any cars or pedestrians coming close towards you. Now, if you got any cars coming towards you, if you got any cars coming close within about 6 cars length, either from the front or the back, you have to stop and wait for them. If you got any pedestrians walking towards you, either from the front or the back within about 2 cars length, we need to stop and wait for them. And if it's looking clear, handbrake goes down, then we begin to reverse, keeping it slow. Now, observations on this one, you have to keep looking around pretty much all round. You check in the back for any cars coming from behind. You check in the left blind spot for any cars coming out of driveways on the left. You're looking ahead for any cars coming from in front. Checking the right side for checking the right blind spot for any cars that could be coming out of the driveways on the right. So keep looking around as you keep coming back, keep it nice and slow. Now, as you keep coming back, keep looking around as you keep reversing back. If the gap is beginning to go a bit closer, you would be turning left, quarter of a turn. Let the car move a bit further out. Give it time to move a bit away before you start turning right to get the car straight, and then left to make the wheel straight. And then you continue coming back. If the gap is getting a bit wider, you would be turning right, quarter of a turn. Let the car move in a bit closer, then left to get the car straight, and then right to make the wheel straight. So you just keep looking around and just try to maintain the car in the correct position. If you see it getting wider, move in a bit, bring it in a bit closer. If you see it getting a bit closer, just turn a bit left to get it out. Don't turn too much, just quarter of a turn should be enough, and let the car, give the car a bit of time to move into position. Keep coming back until, normally once you've gone about 2 cars length, they would stop you, and then otherwise, just keep coming back. And then once you've stopped, they ask you to move off. So you begin with select gear number 1, and then get the biting point. Observation would begin from the right blind spot, right mirror, ahead, back, left mirror, and the left blind spot. Put your left signal, and the final check would be on your left. And if it's clear, then you move off. And once you move off, you would need to get the car back into the normal driving position as you're driving forward.